Today I fucked up by scratching my neck and getting pulled over. So there I was driving down the interstate going about 70 miles per hour minding my own business. I feel a small tickle on the back of my neck barely above threshold. I reach back to itch the feeling and bring my hand back to the wheel. I tease a giant fucking spider. Worse still, that monster took a short ride on my hand and landed in my lap. I quickly slap the crap out of this thing. Well, I am not a smart man. That spider got squashed into liquefied guts with my nuts on the other end. I'm not sure if anyone has ever had their nuts thunderclapped while driving, but it's not conducive to maintaining your lane. The shock and vomit-inducing pain caused me to jerk the wheel, and at the speed I was going I proceed to do terrifying back and forth where I nearly flipped my SUV. Naturally, a cop saw the whole thing and the blue lights go up. So I keep my hands on wheel and the cop comes up to the window. "Son, what seems to be your problem?" The cop had been directly behind me, and I assume he nearly rear-ended me. For whatever reason he wasn't happy. "Officer, I'm not sure if you're going to believe me, but take a look at my crotch real quick." Awkward pause. That didn't come out very well, but that mess is what's left of the spider I power smashed on my balls. I leave it at that and let him connect the dots. He leans over a little to look at the spider guts. After checking to see if I had any warrants, he lets me go. Too long didn't read. I power smash a spider on my balls while driving, nearly crash, got pulled over. And I am sure that is a story he told immediately when he got back to the station. Probably the only time telling an officer to look at your crotch ended well. "Officer, I can explain. Just look at my balls. Oh good lord, they are massive." "Very well, you can go now." When pulled over, ask the officer to look at your balls. Got it. Obligatory edit. Thank you for gilding my balls, rip my comments, and silver my inbox. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I hit the spider. And I smash my nuts. Edit. Thank you for the gold. My gold virginity lost to a shitpost, can you believe it? The good thing was that the cop was at least nice about it. Today I fucked up when I adjusted my bra in front of a cute guy. I am cringing while writing this. I was going to a library to study, I'm in college, yay, and I saw this cute guy as I'm walking in. I was thinking hot damn, he fine, but I didn't think he saw me, so I sat down at a table that was empty. It's early morning on a Friday, so no one was there? I was in a rush to leave dorms, so my bra was not fitting right at all TMI, but basically only 40% of my left boob was actually in the bra. Since the library room I was in was basically empty, I had the bright idea to, with both hands, grab my bra, through my shirt, don't worry, and hitch it up. I can't exaggerate this enough, this was not a sly fixing of the strap, or a gentle adjusting of a side boob, I was fondling myself. Literally as I am grabbing my breasts, the cute boy, who was still deciding where to sit, chose to walk back in my direction and saw the whole thing, which I only realized when I looked up. Then he chose to sit next to me. I don't know why. Do boys find girls who viciously yank at their bras in libraries on Friday mornings attractive? But I was so embarrassed at this point, and my face was hot, so I didn't even look at him. He kept sneaking glances at me, and I have no idea what he was thinking. That I was psycho. That he had to sit in that seat because it was too late to turn back. I don't know. Anyway, to add to this, my stomach kept rumbling in the quiet library. It's at that point that I decided I had to get out of there, and of course I tripped as I tried to stand. Anyway, that's me. This is my life. Thoughts? Comments? Help. Too long didn't read. A cute boy in a library saw me trying to stuff my boobs back into my bra. Edit. People are saying I deleted this thread somehow. I'm very confused, how are people still able to comment on it if it's deleted? It doesn't look deleted on my end, and if it is, that is my mistake and apparently I can't restore it. But is anyone surprised? This is how my life is going. This makes sense. The post was temporarily removed, it is back up now. The fuck up is leaving the guy. I know, frown. Reading this post, I had the dawning realization that I adjust my bra in public without so much as a second thought to how that might look to others all the time. Oh Lord. He kept glancing at you because he was checking you out. Omgop, you need to find him and talk to him, lol. He sat next to you for a reason and then you just left him. I know. Not my smartest move, frowning face. Today I fucked up by getting a sexy surprise, NSFW. Obligatory. This happened this past Wednesday. So I've been out of town the past few weeks, and my girlfriend kept talking about how she was working on a sexy roleplay kind of outfit for when I got back. Well, color me stoked. I get home from my work trip, and alas, no surprise. No big deal, I figure it just didn't pan out. So this is Sunday, fast forward to Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm back at work. 5 o'clock rolls around, I go to my car, and I drive home. I walk in, and oh my god. The sexy surprise. My girlfriend in a maid lingerie costume, you know the type, waiting for me in our bedroom. Fantastic. We start going at it, maid costume comes off, she's on top, and I go to kind of pin her arms against her back, and bend her over top of me. Well, I was a bit aggressive about it. I proceed to body slam her onto myself, with her shoulder coming down into my mouth with a force at least equitable to the new naval rail gun. She asks if I'm alright, it's then I realize, no, I'm not alright. I taste iron in my mouth, and realize that, sure enough, she's dislodged one of my teeth. It's literally lying parallel in my mouth. Not to be outdone, I tell her sure, I'm fine, rip the tooth back into place, or as close as possible, and try to keep going. She doesn't say anything at first, then she informs me that apparently I've got blood all over my mouth. She was not really into that, apparently. I don't have dental insurance, so I go to the ER, and regale the staff there with my sexual misadventure. Missed work the next day, while arguing with insurance and going to the dentist. It's been quite the surprise. TL/doctor, girlfriend's sexual surprise ends with me losing a tooth and completely blue-balled. Edit, showed this to my girlfriend, she wanted me to update to include that she took care of the blue ball situation when I got back from the hospital. 10/10. Edit 2, thanks for the gold. Sex, let me just rip my tooth back in place. Don't worry about all the blood, let's just keep going. Work, maybe I better take the day off. This insurance situation isn't gonna take care of itself. So the next role play is the visit by the tooth fairy, right? You have the prop for it now. Maid costume comes off. You're no fun. Not all the way off, sorry for the confusion, just the necessary parts if you're catching my direction. She's on top, and I go to kind of pin her arms against her back, and bend her over top of me. Ha! I need a diagram. Please use standard ASCII characters to portray this. Mola. I hardly know her.